What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome back to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. Here for a little SEC softball tournament preview as the Sooners open up early in the morning, 10 a.m. against LSU, a new foe for the Sooners as they've not played LSU this year. LSU fresh off of a victory behind phenom freshman pitcher Jaden Hebner. Great shutout, one hit in first matchup against Mississippi State. You'll see a familiar face on the field as Avery Hodge for LSU, who had 2 RBIs in their opener in the SEC, all there in Athens, Georgia, getting underway. Before we get started on this, make sure you subscribe to our channel here on the Sooner Surge. You hit the like, you comment, and give us your thoughts and takes on the SEC tournament. Braden, let's just start, man. Hey, big time chance here for the Sooners to get started in the right way. Although LSU, they pose a problem. They've had some elite wins this year. The Sooners will have to be at their best. It's a really early start at 10 a.m. They got to be clicking on all cylinders. I kind of love what Patty Gasso said in a presser yesterday. But just opening thoughts, Braden.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough team to face.
And I like what Patty Gasso said. We kind of feel like we're the underdog going into this. There's been a lot of talk. Look, Florida loses early. They lose early. Arkansas wins on a walk-off grand slam. It's been tough go, really, for very close games. Most part, Florida now out of this. It's going to be interesting. Is OU going to go with Sam Landry in their opener, knowing that they have maybe Tennessee, obviously Tennessee or Arkansas looming, or will they start with Lowry or Deal, or Bella Smith? Now, I don't know, Braden. I think they may go Landry right off the shoot, but I got a question for you. Hebner, 104 pitches in game one. She's a great lefty. I wonder if they're going to start her.
I think they'll start their other pitcher.
Zone?
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're going to go Hebner. She's been really good this year. I just think for OU, though, they need to go Landry. They need to get a win early. But this is going to come down to the sticks. OU's got to come out there swinging and putting a lot of runs on the board early in this matchup. OU is known for what they've been with their championship mindset, 4 straight national championships, and now the run begins. I know this isn't technically regional or super regional, but this is where Oklahoma is going to have to make a statement early to show, hey, yeah, we may have graduated a lot of people, but we're not scared. We're here. We haven't gone anywhere. The dragon is still here. Braden, as we start and talk through this, so you think it's probably Landry, let's just start with a few. Give me your just 2 players that you expect opener to have a phenomenal game.
Gabby Garcia. Gabby and Parker.
2 lefties. And if they throw Hebner a lefty, OU has a lot of lefties. It's something to kind of pay attention to. But OU's been – look, they haven't faced a ton of lefties, but they've been okay. I think Ella Parker for sure is one that I'm going to pick as a Sooner standout. The other one is I'm going the captain herself, NellyMac, as the other Sooner standout for me. What changes, if any, might we see in the lineup in game one? Do you foresee Cassidy Pickering in the leadoff spot, viewers? Give us your comment on maybe some changes you think Patty Gasso might dial up in game one. I do think that we're going to see someone else in the leadoff spot, personally. I think it's going to be Abby Dayton, possibly in the leadoff spot. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. What are your thoughts on lineup changes?
I'm like you. I would put Dayton at number 1.
Yeah, the only another one I thought leadoff, she doesn't fit the mold of a leadoff player, is Sydney Sanders. She gets on base so well with her walks. But, hey, has Cassidy Pickering been bad in leadoff? No, she's been really good. But I just almost think you want to move her down a little bit in the lineup. I don't think we're going to see any changes defensively. I don't think we're going to see any changes as far as who the players are that are going to be hitting to start the SEC tournament. You know, I think you're going to see Hannah Core in outfield. You're going to see her down in the 9 spot. But, to me, the biggest thing that I'm waiting to see is who they're going to throw in the mound, in the circle. I think you've got to get your best out there early. But, I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's give score predictions here, Braden, in the opener. Now, obviously, we can talk about Arkansas. We can talk about Tennessee, but nothing's going to matter if OU doesn't get by LSU, who has shown the ability to upset people. I've got OU winning this first game, Braden. I've got OU winning by a score of 7-2.
I got them 8-2.
Okay, so we're pretty similar here. It's really weird how early they're starting this game. It's going to be, I mean, this for both teams. It's just going to be now. LSU did play opening round fairly early, so they've got a game under their belt. I just think we're going to see a different Sooner team. I think their mindset, they've got this underdog mentality that Patty Gasso is preaching right now as they approach this tournament. So a lot of things that are going to stand out that we're going to be able to talk about. We will have a video after this game to talk about it and break it down. But closing thoughts from you, Braden.
We just got to take care of business.
If you lose this game, you're not taking care of business.
And you got to start fast.
That's the biggest key to me. You cannot let LSU hang around. You have to start fast, and that's OU is their stat of when OU has had the lead early, they're nearly unbeatable. And the other thing it does is whoever pitches, whether it's Smith, Lowry, Landry, Monticelli, Deal, getting a lead is big. Gasso talks a lot about Lowry. I don't know if you heard that. She was really impressed with Lowry. I think she's going to use the freshman more than people think in this SEC tournament. But again, I think we very well could see Landry versus Hefner, a senior versus a freshman. That matchup is very, very strong of a possibility. If that is the case, though, Braden, you have to attack Hefner early because she threw 104 pitches. You got to wear her out. She's a freshman. I haven't looked at her pitch count for the year, but to me, this could be a game, too, of some unsung heroes. You've got some veterans, Braden, like Sydney Sanders, who really need to step up in this series, show leadership capabilities. Those players need to step up, and I think they will. Patty Gasso has their attention. Losing 2 of 3 against Florida has OU's attention, and it gets started against LSU, 10 a.m. Make sure you are subscribed to our channel here on YouTube. We cover the Sooner softball, not just during postseason. We've been covering Sooner softball for the entire season. Braden's got 8-2. I got 7-2. What do you have? And who's your Sooner standout, Sooner Nation? Drop them in the comment of this video. Make your predictions now. Thanks for watching the content here at the Sooner Surge. We'll see you immediately following the game. Have a good game day. Boomer.
Sooner.